Hi all. Today's the day we install an operating system on that big honkin' workstation that I just did a bunch of shit to. I didn't really do all that much to it. I just packed it full of storage. 7.5, no, more than that. Let's see, what was it? So there's one 4 terabyte hard drive, 2 terabyte SSD, 500 gigabyte SSD, and then 600 gigs of RAID hard drives. So that's in total, unless I'm forgetting something. Wait. Yeah, that's 7 terabytes. Yeah. Alright. Well, anyway, it's time to put an operating system on it because I'm sick of it sitting around and me not using it. And so first thing I gotta do, I gotta remove the NVMe SSD that I'm using to boot Linux. Because the thing is, I do not trust Windows or myself really with a grub dual boot. Windows could be a moron one update and wipe it out. I could be a moron and wipe it out. So I'm taking advantage of this very nice key up here, the F11 key, and anytime I feel like booting into Windows, on the off chance I feel like booting into Windows, I can hit that key and navigate to the drive that Windows is installed on just through the BIOS without any fuckery. So I'll do that. I'll remove the drive. Alright, I'm back again with a very nice 2 terabyte SSD. Now, I expressed, if I recall correctly, some disdain for the SSD mounting system on the Supermicro motherboard that I used in this build, and the reason for that is because rather than having a screw to hold in the little clip here like any normal motherboard, no, it's just got some little plastic tab, and I believe I expressed some concern over how well that would hold this in. Well, fear not, as I've found out, it holds it in very, very well. I'm not entirely sure if I think that's a good thing, because let me tell, it holds it in. You are fighting to get that little, it's like barbed or something. It's like a bee stinger, you know. Once you put it in, you can't get it out. But hey, let me get the Ventoy drive, eh? And I also need an IEC cable, because see, I plugged in everything. I plugged in keyboard and, well, I didn't do mouse. I'm going to need one of those, aren't I? But I did everything else, except for audio too. But I plugged in my, what is it? I've got a little hoppage here. One of these little, oop, there it is. These little analog USB capture devices. I sure plugged that in. But it seems I didn't plug anything in that would be of actual use. Now I've got to actually put some batteries in the mouse, it seems. Let's see. Now you may be wondering what those batteries up there are. I am a member of the Church of Nickel Metal Hydride. I love nickel metal hydride batteries. I have two up here. These ones are weird. I pulled these out of some face scrubber. They were soldered together at the top. You can see where the points were. Or, I guess, spot welded more likely, but they're damn near AA size. They're just a little bit shorter and they don't have the nub across the top, but you can, like, put them in a conventional mouse, but I've not yet been able to revive them. So what I usually do to revive nickel metal hydrides, and this is why I love them, because would you believe it, these are like 15-year-old batteries, and they sat for at least 10 years before I found them and started using them again. And at that point, you know, that's a death sentence to any other battery, and it sure appears to kill nickel metal hydrides too, but the thing is, you can revive them really, really easily. All you need is a charger, like so. This isn't the greatest charger, a little flimsy. Here we go, here's a nice charger. There you go. So you just put them in, charge them up till they don't charge anymore. Then what you want, I'm also a mag light freak, so I got this little, I don't know what type of light bulb these have, something, it's real shit too, but I adore them nonetheless. Oh, this has some alkalines in it. Is it dead? Let's see. Nope, but you can see why I say it's real shit. Like, I can stare this thing in the eye and I'm fine no matter how I focus it. This is weak as fuck, but I adore it anyways. But what you do to revive some batteries, you charge them up, you put them in here. This thing doesn't have any smarts at all, so it'll just run no matter what level the battery's at. You turn it up. Oh, these are dead. These batteries are dead. Well, good thing I have a charger out. Are these Sony's dead? Whoa, that's bright. I guess those alkalines were dead then. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. But then you just run them down, and then you charge them up, and run them down. Over and over and over again. And that, each time you cycle them, they'll get a little bit stronger. But the issue with these is that they don't fit in my mag light here, so I don't have any way to run them down, you know. My mouse and most other modern electronics, they're too smart. They see some dead old batteries and they go, oh, I'm too good for that. Oh, just like they fit, but you know, the shrink wrap, it's too big and it gets sticky in there and it's bad time. But either way, enough of that. And this is just a, what is it, a carbon zinc battery, heavy duty. And I plan on making one of those little arc welders out of it. Welder, low power, but you know, whatever, it's a neat little experiment. Alright, plugging her in. Smoke test! There we go, and it fires right to life. Nope, it doesn't. Usually it does when you plug it in. Oh well. I can hit the power button. I'm lazy, but I'm not that lazy. And it beeps at me. How rude. Let's see, HDMI 2. I've got my Ventoy drive plugged in. And check this out. So, I've got a little KVM on this keyboard. It's a PS2 keyboard with a PS2 KVM. So, let's see. Yeah, there we go. So whenever I double tap print screen, you can see the little numlock light changes. And that indicates that, what is it? I've changed which computer I'm controlling. And you know, you can have numlock on for both of them, but that just indicates. Oh boy, here's Ventoy. You can see I'm actually running nickel metal hydrides in my other mouse. And I've actually just yesterday picked up this other pack of nickel metal hydrides, and the one issue with nickel metal hydride batteries is that chargers for them are becoming scarce. So I've made it sort of a policy of mine to only buy nickel metal hydride batteries, or nickel cadmium for that matter, when they come with their respective chargers. Because I've got one battery, nickel cadmium. It's really long, but I don't have a charger for it. This one might work since it's a 7-volt charger, and that battery is 6 volts, and nickel cadmium, as I understand, can handle that. Maybe not that, but a level of overcharging. They're resistant. There we go. But then the other issue is it's for a Streamlight, and I have a Streamlight. In fact, a nickel metal hydride Streamlight, but not one that long, because it is like a comically long battery. But here we go. Right now, I'm just installing Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC. So that gives me support until 2032, and I don't have to use Windows 11, which is absolutely brilliant. This might be, in fact it probably is, a little bit out of date by this point, but you know, I get Windows updates. I'll still get Windows updates in 5 years, so who the fuck cares? I'm patient. I can boot. What? Just yes, boot normal mode. Win boot? Do you want one? Respond to my Ventoy, you're scaring me. The fact that my computer goes beep beep boop amuses me to no end. I tried putting a PC speaker in my other more modern Ryzen computer, but it doesn't actually do anything. I think there's probably something I need to do in the BIOS to enable it.
The saxophone is a Belgian invention. saxophone is a Belgian invention.
Fuck you, Linux Tetris. Oh, okay. Alright. One really shit round of Tetris on a tiny MIPS netbook. Later, Windows has still not loaded. As usual, Windows makes everything complicated and slow. So I'm calling this, fucking wash here. Yeah. So debugging time, eh? Another day, another attempt at installing Windows. Thank you. And this time I have just an actual USB stick for it, so we'll give that a shot, yeah? Plug it in and fire it up. I am a patient boy. I wait, I wait, I wait, I wait. RAID controllers booting. In the RAID BIOS. I don't want to die. Corrupted hard drives. Sitting on the splash screen. Super micro. It beams. Don't leave me to remain. Ooh! What? I wonder if that was the problem all along. I want to try something. I'm going to try switching it to... Thank you. UEFI boot only, because right now the motherboard, the BIOS, is set to hybrid or dual or whatever they call it. Then I'll try booting Ventoy on it, yeah? Oh, hello? Entering setup, yes. Boot mode, UEFI. No, don't, no. Super micro BIOS speedrun. I really like having a simple BIOS like that. Like, my framework has it, and that makes me very, very happy, because I do not care for, like, those stupid UEFI gamery BIOSes. Like you saw in that other BIOS, I knew exactly where everything was, just because it's clear and obvious. There's no advanced mode or anything like that. Wait, shit, I didn't put any boot media in. Get it in. I hope I was quick enough with that. Did I fuck up, did I manage to screw up, Ventoy? No, this is like the... What is this? No, I've somehow gone into my, EFI or something. Weird! I didn't know I had, like, an EFI shell. What the fuck is this? How did I manage to do that? But look, like, Or... Huh. Bizarre. I'm just gonna reboot from here, but that's pretty neat, actually. There's gotta be something interesting we can do with that. I'll get the nice screensaver going again. Maybe sometime I should try PXE boot. I'll try it in normal. Oh! I just needed UEFI boot. I think. I mean, this is further than we got. Yeah, look, there it goes. I mean... Yeah. Alright. My mouse isn't working. Install. Is this on? Yes. There we go. Selecting I don't have a product key right now. Then IoT Enterprise. Because I have a very legal product key that I'll enter afterwards that I acquired very, very legally. GNU? Hold on. GNU plus Windows? GNU? Behold, GNU plus Windows. Custom. Yes. Doesn't look like it's seeing my my RAID array. Might have to install like a driver for that. I wonder. Yeah. No. brilliant. I don't have a product key. Well, I do. I do. Yes, I accept GNU plus Windows as my leader. Custom 500 gigabytes. Imagine if we installed it to the 4 terabyte hard drive. That would be uninteresting, I think. Less interesting that it initially sounds. It would just be slow. It's a 5400 RPM drive, which is fine when, you know, your computer's uptime is near. I mean, I'm hoping it'll be, I don't know, about weekly probably. Restarted about once a week seems healthy enough. But that's just for backups and stuff, you know. The 5400 RPM drive. It's not an actual working disk, so as long as it's just running in the background, it's fine. So now we gotta wait for Windows to get ready for installation. I thought putting you on the damn thumb drive was getting ready for installation. Wait a minute. It hasn't asked me for privacy and stuff yet. Is that normal? Or is IoT LTSC being awesome already? God damn. God motherfucking damn. I wonder what it means by kernel here. Like, does the RAID controller have its own operating system? Is there, like, a whole computer with an operating system and everything inside my computer? If there is, that's rad as fuck. Yo, dog, I heard you liked computers. Wonder if you can play Doom on one of these. Oh boy. Whoa! Look at that splash screen! Holy cow, that is slick! Wow, just a big white box of Super Micro. Great job. Absolutely brilliant. You know, on my my MSI board, they at least give the Splash logo, you know, a black background, so it's not that. Well, I'll probably customize that. Good excuse to try that out. Gorgeous. Just a moment. Oh boy! Yes. I think I have this, yeah, I have this plugged into the wired network. Just ignore the wireless card that's in there, please. I'll install drivers when I feel like I need to use it. Huh? Okay, good. Oh, I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this. I thought IoT Enterprise was supposed to be good. Hi. Hi, personable marketing tool. Several minutes. Oh no. Oh boy. What the fuck is this? God damn it. First boot, there's bloat. Congratulations, you're invited to be among the first to get early access to the all-new Razer Synapse 3. Go fuck yourself. Yes, cancel. Oh my god, look at that. There is nothing in accessories. Okay. Oh, but that's only stuff you actually want. Actually want, for the most part, but... Math recognizer. Open SSH. Windows Media Player. Is that like the old Windows Media Player? It is! Nice. I mean, I'm gonna be using VLC anyways, but that sure beats the whatever bullshit the new Windows has. Alright, well... God damn. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna use actual Internet Explorer, please. Don't use recommendeds. Download Microsoft Edge. And thank you. What? Oh, went away anyway. No! No! Fuck you. God, when I say go to google.com, I mean go to google.com. I don't mean open it in fucking... It's just smiley face. Let us know what you think. Send a frown. Aww. Whatever. Screensaver jump scare. At least I got past that miserable account nonsense. Download Libre. Why am I talking like an imbecile? Libre. Wolf. Thank you. Aw, did I just fall for the AI? No, thank you. Microsoft apps. Is this actually... I think that might just be their way of doing the top answer. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Open shell. Major geeks. What? No, keep it. Yes, I'm sure Libre Wolf is safe. Very much so. Oh, hi, Discord. Where the fuck is my PC? Downloads. God fucking damn. Miserable morons. Let's see. Windows 7 style. Classic. Metallic. Ooh, shiny. Metro. Arrow. Oh my god, Arrow! Let's see. Classic? Or let's see. Midnight. Metro. That one's nice. Yeah. Customized taskbar. Ooh, look at glass. Maybe that becomes more visible when you have stuff behind it. Transparent. Ooh, look at that. That's neat. Oh, great. Let me activate Windows real quick. WEI score of only 8. Probably graphics holding me back here, but I'm not gonna screw around with this too much now. Classic games from Windows 7? Maybe. I don't know. Won't mess with it now, but this is basically what I consider essential for any Windows install. There's probably more that I'm not thinking of right now, but let's see. Please leave my taskbar. Remove from this list. Remove from this list. Remove. You can stay. Yeah, so Major Geeks Updater. Go to Microsoft Store. Happens to... Oh, is this Winget? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, because IoT Enterprise doesn't have the Microsoft Store. Wow, look at that! You in-store app. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'll see if I can work around that, but we got WinArrow Tweaker, Classic Shell, LibreWolf, 7-zip. That's all I need to get work done to make Windows usable. Yeah, now we get to the fun part. I get to unplug Windows and install a good operating system. I'm going with LMDE, which I was curious to try it. I'm a Debian guy, and I really enjoyed Mint back when I used it. That's the only Linux distro I can truly say I've daily driven. Like I use plain Debian with Cinnamon on my framework, but that's my laptop. That's not my main PC. Which, yeah, I get, Debian plus Cinnamon is 99% LMDE. But LMDE, as I understand, should just have a little less screwing about. Which, that's... I don't want screwing about on this computer. It's supposed to be reliable, normal. So yeah, let's get on with that. Bye, Windows. Hi, gorillas. Now, I get to use this lovely NVMe SSD again. Okay. Plug it in, and it fires right up. It just does that. It'll turn on with power, I presume, because it's more server than anything. I love that. You can hear the 10,000 RPM hard drive spinning up when the computer boots. Debian. Did I put LMDE on here? No, I don't think I did, actually. Crumbs. Guess I'll do that. Alright, let's try this Linux stuff again. It's a musical computer. Oh, and you know what? Come to think of it, I did say that I'd show you how to set up the RAID. Oh, it doesn't look like that's happening now, I guess. LMDE. Ah, there's a boot logo I like. I'm actually so old school, I remember the boot logo they used before that. About 2019-ish. It wasn't round, it was actually an L and an M. And if I had speakers plugged in, you'd hear dung dung dung. Install, please. English, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Bullshit. English US. Next. America, Los Angeles. Yeah. English. Oh, this sees my RAID array. Nice. Okay, so it is just Windows being full of shit. But I'll install it on the 2 terabyte drive. I'll let it partition it for me. This will delete all data. Yeah, that's fine. There's no data on there. Yes. Partition it as you please. Yeah, go ahead. Okay then. No, don't do that for the raid. Okay. Brilliant. Now I get to play Greed. Aha, I love this game. Oh, that was a blunder. Darn. Hey, that's pretty good. Or at least not bad. I like how it still has the old Netflix logo. Why isn't Krita here? Krita's wonderful. Skype! Greed. Oh, do you want to restart? Yes, please. Remove the installation media gladly. Here's the config utility. So, here you can just manage your arrays. What I did, initialize drives, go through all these, then you just go to create array, and then do, I selected RAID 10. I really wanted to do, what is it, RAID 5? But, that's not on here, so I just had to settle. You can scan them. Did that uninitialize? No, it's still there. Secure erase drives, uninitialize drives, and then select boot device. I guess if your boot device was connected, you could select one. Controller settings, controller configuration, whole bunch of stuff. BBS support. I don't think that means bulletin board system. Physical drives display during post. Maybe I could do that. Backplane mode, auto. Selectable performance mode. Advanced configuration. Oh man! And then it's just date and time. Alright. Disk utilities. Verify disk, format disk, and identify drive. Oh. Maybe on a nicer backplane it would like flash the drive lights or something. But yeah, we'll just exit that and boot into LMDE. LMDE, yes please. All right. I won't do that right now. But finally, I'm back on Linux Mint. It's good to be back. I won't hang around too long. No, I didn't bring over greed. Alright, well, I'm gonna plug in the Windows drive and see how that works out. Wonder what it'll boot in. Let's just delete to run setup, please. Oh, it defaults to LMDE anyway, which I like. So oh, really? Let's see, can I restart? Yeah, okay. So then on the off chance that I want to use Windows, I should be able to just hit F11 and select it through the motherboard's boot selector, which, you know, Windows can't touch. Let's see, Debian and then Windows boot. Wow, that's even better than it was last time. Holy cow. Man, between Windows and Super Micro, wow, what a splash screen. Alright, well, I don't want to hang around these parts too long, so I'll just reboot. But yeah, that should be all. I mean, it works, as you see. I'm quite pleased with that. Cool then. Well, I'll see you for what's hopefully the last episode sometime from now when I get a few upgrades for this. Later all.